Hey guys, it's the Emerald Gecko here, and welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about how the difficulty of Fromsoftware's games make them who they are and what they are. I hope you all are having a great day, and without further ado I'll let you get on with the video. See you in a second. Even if you've never played a Fromsoftware game, most people have heard of Fromsoftware's infamous difficulty, and while some people heavily dislike that and criticise the game for it, I think it's one of Fromsoftware's strongest points. The difficulty adds so much to the game. Beating your head against a wall for hours and hours and hours, trying to beat a boss, and then finally getting that last hit in and seeing the boss fall and the victory message pop up. It's a rush unlike almost anything in the world. And if you haven't ever played the games, I'd 100% recommend trying it, because it's unlike anything. Difficulty is a tricky subject in gaming. It's a very thin line that if you cross to one side too far, it could go terribly, but also, if you do it like Fromsoftware, it could work in your favour and become excellent. There's a difference between simply making a game hard for the sake of being hard, adding unfair obstacles to make the difficulty superficial. Fromsoftware does it in a way where it's fair, well choreographed moves and difficulty in actual design, not in quantity, something that not many games can acclaim. An example of a boss that is truly difficult would be Ludwig the Accursed and Ludwig the Holy Blade. The difficulty of Ludwig is extremely difficult. The moves are erratic and unorganised and hard to predict. And then as you get to phase 2, the erraticness and all that is still there, but now Ludwig has regained some of its sanity and picks up its holy moonlight sword, battling you with now excellent swordsmanship. This boss is truly a masterpiece and is one of my favourites. I wouldn't say it's my favourite, but it's definitely up there with my favourite Maria, Lady of the Astral Clock Tower. Something that I think isn't talked about enough is the fact that not all difficulty in Fromsoftware's games are traditional. Difficulty could be in choosing the same weapon, what stats to level up, what blood gems to put on your blood letter. Those sort of things can be truly difficult as well, just as difficult as some of the bosses, which I don't feel like is really talked about. Learning the moves of your weapon till you're masterful at them is honestly just as good a feeling, for me at least, as beating a hard boss you've spent hours and hours on. The lore is also another part of the difficulty I don't feel is really talked about. You see, the thing is, with Fromsoftware, the traditional difficulty is used, yes, but not always. Lore is also a really difficult topic because there's so many interpretations, and with how Fromsoftware does the lore, it can be really complicated sometimes. But that just adds to the even more fun of satisfyingness of finding that connection that brings the whole story together. That is why I love Fromsoftware's lore. It is just spectacularly made, and it's not always traditional lore either, being that it's open world or linear or whatever. The way that it's done is done for a lot of world building and environmental storytelling, which is truly a beautiful thing in of itself. Another bit of difficulty that isn't talked about a lot is exploring the world. Now, this can also be a very difficult thing, but it also makes it even more worthwhile, because after hours and hours of searching of which ways to go, you feel that sort of a sense of accomplishment and exploration, which again is unrivaled by almost anything in gaming. Fromsoftware really has a knack for making things that in theory should be frustrating become the most interesting parts of their franchise. It truly is a spectacle how they are able to do it. Miyazaki and the team at Fromsoftware are absolute geniuses, to be honest, in my opinion. Fromsoftware has been creating games for a very, very long time now, and over that time they have mastered their art, their craft and their design, and have truly created something spectacular and something truly beautiful. And I cannot wait to see what Fromsoftware does next, because anything that they do is truly amazing. The new Armored Core game looks good. I heard it's not going to be Souls-like, which is okay, but I've never played an Armored Core game, so I don't know what they're like. But it is what it is, I guess, and I'm very excited to see what they do with it. Sadly everyone, that is all we have time for today. I hope you all have found some kind of enjoyment or found the video informative. If you have, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. You don't have to, of course. You could leave a dislike if you wanted, so I know to better improve the content. And if something has been truly appalling about the video, please let me know so I can improve it, because I want to make better quality content for you all and not shit ones. I'll see you guys in the next one. I know it's been a little different, it hasn't been the usual lore video. For that I'm sorry, but I just really wanted to talk about Fromsoftware. Alright, enough of me rambling. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Gecko out.